You're listening to Maximum Medicine Radio with host Doc Martin. How do you step into your maximum potential? How do you connect your spiritual drive with your physical path? Get ready to meet the maximum you the world needs on Maximum Medicine Radio with Doc Martin now.
Let them. Why would I let them? Let them continue to exploit me. Let them continue to insult me. Let them continue to be bad players. What do you mean, let them? So there's a famous life coach who teaches let them. And there's an energy behind this. There are energetics behind this. Because let them is about keeping your energy field free from contamination, from the toxic effects of the outside world, from being taken advantage of energetically by someone else. So actually, let them is pretty good advice. And when your energy field is clean and when it belongs only to you, then you can continue to be well and be connected to life force. And that's what it's all about. So what are the energetics behind let them? Let's start by the basics. We have an energy field surrounding us. It's called the luminous energy field. And I learned about this a lot when I first studied shamanism with the Four Winds Society back in, 2008, and have since studied with other teachers. Your energy field is the space where your spirit, your soul connects to the greater, to what I believe to be universal consciousness. It's where things that happen in the world impact first and how that informs or trickles down into your physical well-being. It's the space when your thoughts and your intention declares something to be true and your body follows. So what are the energetics behind let them? You can all know the times that you felt that something was bugging you, or perhaps you felt something was watching you. And sure enough, you'll turn around and there'll be someone in the crowd staring at you. Well, your energy field picks up on the energies that other people's thoughts or actions send out towards you. I kind of see this as we are each separate egg-shaped individuals, kind of like orbiting like our own planets. But those forces of other planets passing by, or in the sense of energy fields, other people's energy fields stretching out to reach you, they impact you and they can throw you off balance. I think if you keep your energy field as clean as possible and remember that you are the boss of your energy field, you actually live a healthier and more long-lasting life. So what is the energetics of let them? If you have decided that you are not going to let somebody interfere with your energy field, you're going to disconnect and you're going to put up boundaries, energetic boundaries. Now, when you're in a relationship, any relationship, but let's take one that you've chosen to be close in an intimate, very deep personal relationship. There are decisions that you have made, perhaps without speaking them, to share your energy field. If the person is sick, you provide them support, and that is also energetic support. If you share your energy field, if something happens and you're separated by illness, by death, maybe breakup, you actually feel the absence in your energy field. And incidentally, this is my understanding, my belief, That's why it's so easy. Seems easy, seems quick, seems happens a lot. When a long-time marriage breaks up because one of the spouses dies, it is not unusual for the other spouse to die a short time later. And I believe it's because they have shared life force. They have chosen to share their energy fields. Now, Carolyn Mace talked about your own energy field as a battery. So you can regenerate yourself, but you can tap into someone else to fill you up. Or you can be constantly giving to other people to fill them up. Empaths do this. People who are very sensitive and they can feel your hurt and they can feel your wounds. They often offer their energy field. But what I see in my patients are people who have this style. They are drained. They are drained and their physical health has taken a toll on it. This is where you're giving too much of your life force away. Now, there are bad actors in the world who will try to take your life force in a sort of parasite way. Now, obviously, science and medicine don't talk about this. But when they try to take your life force, they are literally taking from your energy field. But at some level, please remember that you have chosen, even if it's subconsciously, to be open and to allow it. Because nothing gets into your energy field if you have said no. I keep thinking about, and I don't know where I first learned that, if it was in the Twilight series or the books, the vampires in New Orleans. I loved those books. But apparently you have to invite a vampire into your house or they can't come. Well, it's the same way with your energy field. If you say, and you mean it, you have to mean it. You can't go, oh yeah, don't come in. You have to mean it. If you say, no, my power is mine, you may not have it. No one can take your energy field. But if you think you're being a caretaker, you think you're being generous, you think you're being kind, oh, that person, they need my help. Well, little by little, your life force can drain away. And we don't want that. Because in order, especially in this crazy world, in order to stay full of vigor, full of rejuvenation, full of life force, moving forward with a clear passion and vigor, you don't want to lose your life force. You don't want your energy field to be porous and leaking and draining everywhere. So every interaction you enter to in this world, and we have to interact with a lot of people. When you go into a store, the cashier, if you go to the bank, the teller, if you're at work, your coworkers, if you're on the road driving in bad traffic, you're interacting with everybody around you. And sometimes that interaction is draining to your energy field. So what are the energetics behind let them? When you say let them, you are saying their field is not my field. Their life force is not tangled with mine. They get to do what they want, but I stay with good boundaries, with good inner power, with good vitality. Now, there are people in the world, and I've seen this recently on social media, that there's some bad players in the world that we think they do bad things. And One of them even suggested that he was worried he might not get to heaven, and would probably say, no, you probably won't because you're done all these bad things. Well, I also believe, and this is a deeper level, so hear me through this. Just think about this. I believe that each of us has a soul, and that our souls have made a decision in company with our guides, and call it God, the universe, consciousness, creator, whatever you want to call it, something bigger, certainly bigger than I am, what the purpose of your life will be, and what types of character and situations you're going to put yourself in this lifetime, because it evokes lessons for your soul and for those around you. So when this bad actor worries that he won't get into heaven because he did bad things, there's part of me that wants to say, well, of course you won't. You're such a bad dude. You know, nobody can stand you. But then I think, did his soul and creator decide to put him here as arguably one of the worst bad actors the world has ever seen? And is there a deeper meaning to it? Is there a deeper purpose for the evolution of humankind? Is this a lightning rod? Is this something that is so seriously bad we cannot help but mirror ourselves and reflect against it and state out loud firmly, no, this is not good action? And maybe, just maybe, and I don't know, I don't have the answers at this level, that's for sure. Maybe that bad actor has a deeper soul purpose. But I don't know. I can't fix it. I can't control it. I'm going to only work on my energy field, keeping it as squeaky clean as I can, apologizing to myself even, or to God or creator or spirit, for the things that I've done that I think should have gone differently, and keep my energy field clean and restore my power, guard my power, choose when to give my power to others, choose when to share my field. And the best way, and here's where that spiritual teacher is absolutely right, very powerful concept. The best way is to say, let them. Let them. It's another version of, all right, you do you. We are separate entities. We are in charge of our energy field. We own our power. Some of us probably don't feel that we do. In fact, many of my patients who struggle with physical illness have not owned their power. And so I'll say to you, because I believe this, not only spiritually for the evolution of humans, for our planet, but also for you and your life journey and keeping yourself as healthy and vital as possible. Protect your energy field. Don't leak out your power. Declare your boundaries. Even if you have to say out loud before you go to bed every night, this is mine. Nothing else may come in. Nothing else may steal from me. And I'm talking energies, and I'm talking probably maybe a little more metaphysical than you think a physician usually talks. But I do believe in the power of that when you say, let them. So let them. And when you do, you focus on you and keeping yourself clean and vital so that you can be well and you can be alive. And that's what we want.
You've been listening to Maximum Medicine Radio with Doc Martin. Tune in next time while the doc talks health, spirituality, and the impact your beliefs have on every part of who you are, body and soul. Doc Martin unpacks the challenges we face as human beings. To learn more about Doc Martin and Maximum Medicine, visit www.sharonmartinmd.com.